Hi, let me tell you the inspiring story of how a poor boy became rich. It's a story of hard work, determination, and never giving up. Let's begin. Danny was a young man in his early 20s, living in a bustling metropolis filled with tall buildings, bright lights, and endless noise. But beneath the glamour of the city, Danny's life was anything but easy. He lived in a tiny, rundown apartment with his parents and younger sister. The paint on the walls was peeling, and the only furniture they owned was a few old chairs and a worn-out mattress. Danny's father was a factory worker, and his mother did laundry for others to earn a small income. Despite their hard work, money was always tight, and some nights they went to bed hungry. Growing up in poverty, Danny had one goal: to give his family a better life. He believed the city was full of opportunities, but only for those willing to work for them. Every day, Danny woke up before the sun rose and set out to find work. In the mornings, he cleaned cars on busy streets, earning a few coins from generous drivers. In the afternoons, he worked at a construction site, carrying heavy loads under the scorching sun. At night, he delivered food on his old bicycle, navigating through the traffic and chaos of the city. Danny worked tirelessly, often going without sleep or proper meals. "I have no choice," he told himself. "If I don't work hard now, my family will never escape this life." One evening, while delivering food, Danny noticed an elderly man struggling to carry a bag of groceries. Without hesitation, Danny stopped his bike and helped the man. "Thank you, young man," the old man said with a kind smile. "Why are you working so late?" Danny replied, "I'm trying to save money to help my family. They've worked hard their whole lives, and I want to give them a better future." The old man nodded thoughtfully. "You're a good son. Remember, hard work and kindness will take you far in life." Though life was tough, Danny never gave up. Every penny he earned was carefully saved. At night he would sit by the window of their small apartment, looking at the city lights. "One day," he thought, "I'll live in a big house and give my family everything they deserve." And so, Danny's journey toward success began, with hope in his heart and determination in his soul. Danny's days were long, and his nights were even longer. He worked tirelessly, juggling multiple jobs, but his earnings were barely enough to cover his family's needs. Yet he never gave up. Every day he told himself, "This is not the end. I will find a way." One afternoon, while delivering food to an office building in the heart of the city, Danny noticed a group of professionals leaving the building. They wore crisp suits and carried sleek briefcases. Danny couldn't help but admire them. "One day, I'll be like them," he thought. As he waited for the elevator, he heard a man arguing on the phone. The man, who looked frustrated, was struggling to carry a stack of heavy files while trying to keep up with his conversation. Without hesitation, Danny stepped forward. "Sir, can I help you with those?" Danny offered. The man glanced at Danny, surprised. "Really? You don't have to. It's no trouble." Danny replied with a smile. Grateful for the help, the man handed over the files and continued his call. Once they reached his office, the man thanked Danny. "You're a lifesaver. I'm Mr. Thompson, by the way. What's your name?" "Danny," he said. "Nice to meet you, sir." Thompson looked at him curiously. "You seem like a hard-working guy. What do you do?" Danny explained how he worked multiple jobs to support his family. Thompson listened intently. "Danny, you remind me of myself when I was younger," Thompson said. "I started with nothing, just like you, but I worked hard and found opportunities. Are you willing to learn?" Danny nodded eagerly. "Yes, sir, I'll do whatever it takes." Thompson smiled. "Good. Come to my office tomorrow morning. I might have a job for you." Danny couldn't believe his luck. That night he shared the news with his family. His mother hugged him tightly, tears in her eyes. "This could be the chance you've been waiting for," she said. The next day, Danny arrived at the office early. Thompson welcomed him warmly and explained the job. It wasn't glamorous. Danny would start as an assistant, organizing files and running errands. But it was a stable job with a chance to grow. Danny worked harder than ever, impressing Thompson and his colleagues with his dedication and positive attitude. He stayed late to learn new skills, asked questions, and never missed a day of work. For the first time, Danny felt like he was moving forward. He wasn't just surviving. He was building a future. Danny worked tirelessly in his new job as Mr. Thompson's assistant. While the tasks seemed small, organizing files, delivering documents, and making coffee, he approached each one with enthusiasm and care. His dedication didn't go unnoticed. "Danny," Thompson said one day, "you're doing great work. I think you're ready for more responsibility." Danny's heart raced. "Thank you, sir. I'll do my best." Thompson gave Danny his first big assignment, assisting the sales team. This meant attending meetings, preparing presentations, and learning how to communicate with clients. At first, Danny felt nervous. He had never done anything like this before. But Danny wasn't one to back down from a challenge. He spent his evenings learning about sales strategies and practicing his communication skills. He even watched online videos to improve his business vocabulary. One day, during a meeting with a potential client, Danny noticed a small detail everyone else missed. The client mentioned they were struggling with their current supplier's delivery times. Danny, recalling his own experience as a food delivery worker, suggested a solution. "Will not implement a real-time tracking system? It could help you monitor deliveries and improve customer satisfaction," Danny said confidently. The client was impressed. "That's a brilliant idea." Thompson smiled proudly. "Great job, Danny. You've got a good eye for details." From that moment, Danny's career began to take off. He was promoted to a junior sales executive and given more opportunities to prove himself. His income grew, and for the first time, he was able to help his family in meaningful ways. Danny moved his parents and sister to a better apartment with running water and proper furniture. His sister, who had always dreamed of going to college, could finally enroll in her first semester. But Danny didn't stop there. He set bigger goals for himself. He wanted to save enough money to start his own business someday. One evening, Thompson called Danny into his office. "I've been watching you, Danny," he said. "You're not just hardworking, you're smart and resourceful. I want you to attend a business seminar next weekend. It's a great chance to learn and network." Danny attended the seminar and soaked up every bit of knowledge. He met entrepreneurs and listened to their stories. He realized that success wasn't just about working hard. It was also about taking risks and thinking big. Danny returned to work with a renewed sense of purpose. He shared his ideas with Thompson, who encouraged him to pursue them. Danny's creativity and determination earned him more recognition, and soon he was managing his own projects. For the first time, Danny could see his dreams becoming a reality. He wasn't just climbing the ladder, he was preparing to build one of his own. Years of hard work, learning, and persistence had transformed Danny's life. He was no longer just a junior sales executive. He had become one of the top managers in Mr. Thompson's company. But Danny wasn't satisfied yet. He wanted more, not for himself, but for his family and others like him who had struggled as he once did. One day, Danny approached Mr. Thompson with a bold idea. "Sir," he said, "I want to start my own business. I've learned so much from you, and I want to use what I've gained to create something that can help people like me, those who start with nothing." Thompson smiled. "I was waiting for this day, Danny. You're ready. And to show my support, I'll invest in your business." Danny was overwhelmed with gratitude. With Thompson's help and his own savings, Danny launched his company, a logistics startup that focused on providing real-time delivery solutions for small businesses. His experience as a delivery worker and his innovative ideas helped him create a service that stood out in the competitive market. At first, the journey was tough. Danny faced challenges, from finding clients to managing operations. But he never gave up. He applied everything he had learned, stayed focused, and treated his team with respect and kindness. Slowly but surely, his company grew. Within a few years, Danny's startup became one of the most successful logistics companies in the city. He earned enough money to buy a beautiful home for his family and ensured his sister finished college. But Danny didn't stop there. He started a scholarship fund for underprivileged students and launched a mentorship program to help young people learn about business and entrepreneurship. "I know how hard it is to start from nothing," Danny said at the launch event. "I want to give others the opportunities I never had." Danny's story became an inspiration for many. He went from a poor boy working tirelessly in the city to a successful businessman who made a difference in the lives of others. As Danny stood on the stage during an awards ceremony, holding a trophy for Entrepreneur of the Year, he looked at the crowd and said, "This isn't just my success. It's for everyone who believed in me, who gave me a chance, and who taught me that hard work, kindness, and determination can change lives. If I can do it, so can you." Did you enjoy Danny's inspiring story of determination and success? If you want to improve your English while enjoying uplifting stories like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Perfect for listening practice, English speaking improvement, and building your confidence.